What's up, guys? It's your boy Has Live back with another video, baby. Damn, my hands are ashy. Oh, this isn't even dope. This is shea butter. My fault. But it's been so long since I talked to y'all. I feel like I've been dissing a lot lately. But it don't matter, because I'm back now. You know, I got the fresh cut, got my hair cut. I haven't cut my armpits, because why the hell not? I haven't cut my, So speaking of being fresh, it's prom season. So since it's prom season, a lot of y'all going to prom, I was like, I kind of want to tell a story about my prom. And basically, I asked 2 girls out to the prom. They both said yes. So, here's what happened.
Fuck Normie! When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh, A make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin.
Flexion, flexion. Ay, I walk around like that, nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let the chopper eat his liver.
Alright, I kind of exaggerated it a little bit with that. So let me tell y'all how it really happened. So back when I was running track in high school, we went to this one track meet. When I was there, apparently this girl saw me and thought I looked attractive and stuff, and she knew one of my friends because she saw like the name of my school. So she hit him up after the track meet and all that, and then he put me on with her, and then we just started talking like that. It was cool. It was all chill stuff. So it would just be chill stuff with her. Like we would just be cooling it with each other. We would be texting each other. She came to one of my track meets, and it was all cool. It was all tough. So I started really liking this girl. So then one day, I came up with this idea where I was gonna make a sign, take her out to the Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. And I was gonna get up there and say, do you wanna go to prom with me? This supposed to be a sign, I don't know what this was. But, so yeah, me and some of my friends went out there to DC. She was there too. Everything was acting according to plan. She had no idea. But you know, I had a book bag and stuff. I had the sign in the bag. She didn't expect anything. So then, we get out there, and I go through with the plan. I sat up there, cherry blossoms falling, pink trees and leaves everywhere just around us. Nice, beautiful setting. All the white people looking around like,
oh my gosh, look at these beautiful black kids. Doing big things. Yes, you are, boy. That's so good.
So, you know, she said yes. I was happy. My guys were happy. Everyone there in the situation was pretty happy. She was happy, I was happy, we were all happy. You know, we were talking more. We planned the colors out. She bought her dress, and it was all cool. So now, for the sake of privacy, and because I'm not trying to expose anybody, we're just gonna call girl 1 Ree. We're calling her Ree. So now, keep in mind, I would always tell one of my close friends at my high school a lot of the stuff that I would do, like involving females or personal stuff. She was just like my friend I would go talk to talk about my issues or whatever. So I was telling her all this stuff. We're gonna call this girl Tiffany. I don't know, Tiffany. I told her this stuff, and we were just cool with each other. Nothing serious was ever happening. We were just cooling it. So, you know, I told Tiffany about Ree, but then here's where stuff started to go downhill. Ree started acting weird. Like, she went smack at me. So why did she start getting like iffy around me? Like, I remember we went out and another time, and she was like scooting away from me, and was just like, I think she was dry texting me too and stuff. I was like, you're doing all this stuff after I asked you to prom, but before you were cool, and you're the one who came after me. So it was all really throwing me off. And then I remember we got into this like little argument because we both run track, and both of our championships were on the same day, and my prom was on the same day. So, and plus we live like over an hour away from each other. So I was like trying to factor in the distance between our houses, the distance between both of our track meets, which are championships, so neither of us are missing that, and the distance between prom. And when I figured out all the math, it was already like, I was gonna get to my prom until like 10:30.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths.
Prom starts at 8, ends at 12. I wasn't gonna get there until like 10:30 if I factored in all of that stuff. So I was just like, I started having second thoughts on the thing. And I was telling Tiffany about, that name Tiffany is blowing me. I started telling Tiffany about that. She understood what I was talking about. And keep in mind, I was not with Ree. So I'm not a cheater. I am a faithful black man. I do not cheat. But with that being said, I was talking to her, but I wasn't like committed or in a serious relationship. So I was just like, it's whatever. I felt like, I don't know if that's wrong, maybe, but I was young and dumb. So I don't know. Me and Tiffany started getting closer to each other while we were on this school trip. And our like regular friendship that we used to have kind of like went away, and we started like liking each other kind of, I guess. Then I like slid it in there while we were like waiting, and we were just waiting. And I was just like, yo, if the timing doesn't work out with Ree and all that, do you want to go to prom with me? You think you could come? And she was like, yes, to my promposal, obviously. I mean, come on. So that's when Tiffany said yes. So now I'm sitting there like, I have 2 girls who just said they'll go to prom with me. And at the same time, I'm still thinking that I'm not in the wrong here. By this point in time, Rhea already bought her dress. I met her mom, I met some of her sisters, and all this because I was getting closer to her. Prom was like 2 weeks away. Rhea was acting strange. She already had everything, but then I just hit her with a text. It was like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. Our schedules are just too messed up. Like, your track meet's all the way over here in Narnia, my track meet's all the way over here in Atlantis, and then the prom is all the way up here in like Waldorf. So I was just like, this isn't gonna work. All 3 of those places are just like too far away from each other. Plus I wanted to have a whole send-off and everything. I explained the situation to her. She seemed a little upset because, I will say, I should have either waited to talk to her in person or I should have FaceTimed her. Sending her a text of me basically saying, hey, remember how I asked you to prom? Yeah, never mind. That probably wasn't the best option. So now by this point, me and Tiffany, I buy my tux, she buys her dress, you know, my tux a little fresh, you dig? Got the purple sparkly blazer looking like Prince, you feel me? Just got my ears pierced, you feel me? My curls were on point, you feel me? Oh my gosh, my teeth were shiny too. Bro, I was looking good. And so then one day, I decided to make Tiffany a little prom poster where I then asked her out to prom officially, you know. Gave her a nice little gathering. Couple people, nothing too big, nothing too crazy. It wasn't like the first promposal, but this one was definitely still nice. That's
What
are you gonna say? Prom day comes, then I took Tiffany to prom, and we had a good time. So while we were at prom, we were having a good time, and you know, of course, I got the job done. As expected. As live, your boy. I realize now that what I did was pretty foul, and that was the last time that I've ever seen her. And I'm sorry for that. But at the end of the day, I get the job done. You dig?
Ooh, Mr. Freshman.
Ooh, me?
Ooh.
Not I.
Woo!